Well, this is intelligent batting from the two. They got the 6. They're rotating the strike while they're working the gaps at the moment. And he's really channeled in right now. Lahiri Malanta, 67 of 38 deliveries.
You just sense as though that could have been the moment. It would have been the big one of Malanta, I've no doubt. Neesham would have walked in. Get Neesham, then you might get the game as well. Instead, it's 10 off the over. It's not the wicket that maybe Irie deserved, but he's nobody to blame but himself. 12 have been bowled, 126 for 2. Well, these two have track record at producing the goods for their team.
Hello?
Both Malanta and Thacker's effort, and indeed Carell and House's, came against the Bratnaker Kings. They don't need 116 today, they only need 59 more. If they put on 50 plus, the game will be dust for the Royals, as finally Harmeet Singh is called back into the attack. Sudurpaschim need a wicket, they need it now. So nearly they get it, just didn't carry. That's not a chance. Falls maybe a yard and a half in front of Depinder Singh Arena. This is in the previous over. I can promise you there's probably not another bowler in the world who would have got there off his own bowling. He's made, what, 20 yards, 25. But ultimately it went to ground, and Malanta channels his inner Virat Kohli, those iconic shots from 2016, falling to his knees. Not in celebration, but in relief.
Harmeet Singh continuing to be as economical as he can. He hasn't picked up a wicket yet, but just the 8 runs. And in the grand scheme of things, he's been quiet when we compare it to the other bowlers.
That's a poor delivery for someone who's had such a good tournament. It just says, hit me. Malanta into the 70s. He disappeared in the middle of the tournament. He's back with a bang now, isn't he?
Well, what a time to come back. Right when it matters. Harmeet Singh a bit too straight. And helped all the way. 4 runs picked up. And Malanta, I mean, how good has he been today?
Fane's going to the offside, instead hits into the leg. Pick up 2 more. Great athleticism shown by Malanta.
I think this is also the first time that we've seen the Royals under this sort of pressure. They've dominated every game so well. They've always been in control in the field. The fielding has been sharp. The bowlers generally have found their line and length. And today, thanks to bowling to the Malanthas of this side from the bowls, it's been very difficult. Does use that crease well as well. Tries to change the lengths for himself.
Well, they panicked in one of the game they lost. That was to the Chipman Rhinos by 33 runs, and it was a completely different set of scenarios. They panicked in the chase that time. When Irie got out, the rest of them folded away. Today Irie has gone the distance with the ball. 3 overs, none for 38. The man who many were talking about as being the player of the tournament has had his worst game at the worst possible time. Unless he can produce some piece of magic and fast, this game is